Hi there, students. Hilt. To the hilt. Okay, the hilt of a knife is the handle and the crossguard. You could have a sword has a hilt as well. If you look, this knife doesn't really have much of a hilt. It doesn't have a handle. Well, it's probably got a little bit of the guard, but no more. So the hilt consists of the guard, the handle, and the pommel, the knob on the end. Yeah, the hilt of the knife. But we have this phrase, to the hilt. This is a phrase meaning as much as possible. It's an adverbial phrase or a prepositional phrase. Completely, fully, to the maximum limit. So I will support you to the hilt. So it's like the knife or the blade goes the whole way in to the hilt. And that's the point of it, as much as possible. The house is mortgaged to the hilt, mortgaged to the maximum level possible. The company has borrowed to the hilt. Yeah, they're not going to, the banks or the lenders are not going to lend them any more money. So to the hilt, to the absolute maximum. The actor played the role to the hilt. He put everything into it. He put all of himself into it. Yeah, so up to the handle. Okay, his glass was filled to the hilt, up to the hilt, to the brim, to the very top. Yeah, he was up to the hilt in debt. He was in debt up to the hilt. We are already being taxed to the hilt. The taxes are as great as the government can make them. Okay, so to the hilt, to the utmost degree. Okay, he always gives himself to the hilt when he involves himself in an activity. He implicates himself to the hilt as far as he can. Yeah, I will back you to the hilt. I will support you to the hilt. Okay, okay, so I will give you the maximum backing I can, totally, entirely, completely, thoroughly, to the maximum extent. Okay, notice we can have to the hilt or up to the hilt. He looks like a really good candidate, and I think we should support him up to the hilt. We should support him to the hilt. Okay, so when he does something, he puts all of himself in it. He does it to the hilt. Okay, so formality. Well, the word hilt itself, technical, 5 informality, use it anywhere. This phrase, to the hilt, I think ever so slightly informal. I'm going to give it 4.75. That's just so that you don't use it in a very formal writing. I think you could use it in a semi-formal writing and definitely in an informal conversation. Yeah. And then as to origin, okay, there was an Old English word, hilt, yeah, meaning the hilt, which comes from Proto-Germanic helter, which is the hilt again, but that comes from Proto-Indo-European K, meaning to strike, to hit, to cut. Okay, so yeah, it's related to knives and swords and things like that. Okay, so to the hilt, to the maximum possible degree. Enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now. Thank you for supporting me to the hilt.